Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. So yeah, we have Adam Shular on here today. Adam, if you want to introduce yourself a bit, or do we have a slide for that? And then if everyone wants to sort of type in the chat where you're from, what you're hoping to learn today, and is this your first time attending one of our webinars? So you can just message that in the chat.
All right, folks. I'm Adam Shular. I'm the chief pilot at Gemini, and we're going to talk about some of the pile burning program we've been doing for the last few years here, and just to inform you guys a little bit on what we're doing and the capabilities, what we can do for the forestry industry here. So the debris disposal, we've been working on this for a few years from the helicopter point of view. A few different ways we're doing it is just moving people in and out of cut blocks to burn it. And then we also developed a torch that works really well down to about -30. And that was a previous problem before, is torches wouldn't work, light these piles, and snow was the other issue. And so I'll just talk a little bit about what we're doing with these torches, and as we go on here, cost effectiveness of it.
I'll let you know if there's any questions, Adam, as we go along. For now, it's mostly just people introducing themselves. So we have some people from British Columbia, some people from Alberta, all in the forest industry. Some comments there looking to learn about the process and productivity. Just looking at, there's a few people just really interested in this. So some of the benefits of aerial pile burning over regular pile burning. But I'll let you carry on.
All right. So Gemini Helicopters, we're a small company based out of Grand Prairie. We just have 4 machines, 2 A-Stars, 2 EC-135s, and all of us have been flying here for upwards of 20 years each. So I'm the highest time guy, about 11,000 hours. We're looking at a couple different models, and we're constantly revising what we're doing with the torches. And we're finding another version we're actually working on a prototype right now to work in deeper snow conditions. Because what we're finding is snow, anything over about 18 inches is starting to be a problem for 2 reasons. One, to get the proper gel down into the brush piles through a thick layer of snow. We found a way to get that around, but once it gets over 18 inches, 2 feet, what happens is the snow sloughs in on the holes we make in the snow, and it can put out the fire. Usually our limits are, right now, I will say anything over 2 feet of snow, it's not a consistent at this point. And it's also, you get pretty poor burns because the edges of the piles are always stuck in the snow. And when we burn it, we'll burn it from the center out. And when it burns, you got this perfectly burnt center section of the burn pile, but then you have a ring of debris around the outside. And it makes a real pain if you got to replant that. Planters have a tough time getting into this ring of logs and debris left on the burn pile. So that's sort of the upper limits of what we're looking at for the torch. And honestly, the ground guys, when you're burning it on the ground, we're finding the same thing. It's you're always left with a ring of debris around the outside of the piles. We try to do it as early as we can, early winter. And if it's a really heavy snowfall year, it might come down to the piles just might not burn. And it doesn't matter if we do it from the air or the ground, it's the same results from both of them. So a lot of the techniques we've tried lighting from the sides, from the bottom of the piles. And the way we do it now is consistently, we start right in the middle of the pile. Our gel, and with the right consistency of gel, it works really good that it burns from the top down, makes a chimney in the pile, and then burns from the center of the pile out. So you got a lot of heat coming up right away. And actually with lighter snow conditions, like anything under 2 feet, it will melt that snow off and get a nice clean burn around the outside. So that's gives you an idea for how we do it.